still not used to having a HD camera. Hello! I got an email from Amazon the other day saying, new from Cassandra Clare for you. I was like, is it? And I picked up my phone and I looked at the email and it was the pre-order link for City of Heavenly Fire. It's so soon. It comes out in May 27th. I am so unbelievably excited for this book. It is on my list of what I am looking forward to the most in 2014. I've been thinking, since I finished the end of the Infernal Devices, about things that could happen in the next book, and I thought that I'd share some of them with you and then we can discuss what we think's gonna happen, because I think she's gonna want to destroy us all with the book. So let's get the therapy out of the way now. Maybe we could be a little bit more prepared. Before you watch this video, make sure that you have read the whole of the Mortal Instruments and also the whole of the Infernal Devices series. If you haven't, this will ruin them for you and I don't want to do that. If you have read them, hello. Hi. Okay, first things first, Camille, she is not dead. Moving on, she's an absolute bitch. She's not dead. She's not dead. She's going to come back. I don't know how she's going to come back, and that she's going to pop back up with a vengeance. Speaking of death, great topic. Apparently 6 people are going to die in City of Heavenly Fire. That's too many in itself. I wanted one person to die. That's Sebastian. If he's not in the 6, that's something I don't even want to think about. It's definitely going to be one half of a couple. But I think that there's going to be minimal deaths, and then I think there's going to be one big, no, what are you doing, you're why? When asked about hints and clues or whatever, I think Cassandra Clare did say that one of the chapters is going to be called Simon's Sacrifice. So first of all, that will make people think Simon's going to die. I refuse to believe that that means he's going to die. But then it makes me think, does she want us to think that Simon's going to die? So he's not going to die. But then it makes me think, does she want us to think that because she's hinted that he's going to die, we think he won't die, but then he actually will die? He's always had a way of getting out of death situations, so I don't think he's going to die. Maybe his sacrifice is that he gives up his daylighter powers to maybe? Is that a thing? I don't know. Could that happen? Or it could be a sacrifice that he has to leave all of his family. I just definitely do not think that that sacrifice means his life. They also have the couple of Alec and Magnus. Or the reason why I cry at night. At the end of City of Lost Souls, Magnus and Alec broke up because Alec was trying to find a way to make Magnus immortal. I'm on the side of I completely understand why Magnus broke up with Alec. I understand that. It was his life that he was talking about, but that does not mean that there was a part of me that was like this when I was reading that book. He had his heart in the right place, Magnus. Please just take him back. I've got a list on here of all the quotes that have been released from City of Heavenly Fire. Right, there was one quote, I remember reading it on Tumblr, and it was like something about, I've spent all this time trying to convince myself and somebody else that I didn't love you, and then here you are dying in my arms. That could be multiple people. That could be Isabel to Simon, if Simon and Isabel actually get their shit together and get together, even though I don't think that Simon's gonna die. It could be Magnus to Alec, because you know, they broke up and he could be trying to convince everyone that he doesn't want to get back with him. There is also another quote that everybody is talking about, and it's, your boyfriend's dead, thought you should know. I think that Sebastian says this. I think it's too casual and it sounds a little bit mocking. There is also a quote from Magnus which says, oh god, they're dead, they're all dead. I think there's going to be some kind of war or battle, and I think it's going to be some massive, like, absolute showdown, multiple casualties, I think. I also want to talk about the fact that Brother Zachariah is Jem, and at the end of the last Infernal Devices book, Jem is Jem again, and he's no longer Brother Zachariah. But the epilogue of that book is set after City of Heavenly Fire, so I think that there's going to be some point during City of Heavenly Fire where they get very heavily involved with Brother Zachariah and they do something to help him become Jem again. Don't know how. I don't really have a theory on how that might be a thing. Obviously they have to find a way to get the drug out of his system, and then they have to turn it back into a human. But I definitely think it's going to happen in the book. There's going to be some way. I think that Jason, Clary and all that lot are going to be involved with that. Also, there's a quote that says, Clary, Jocelyn said, I'd like you to meet Tessa Gray. So we know that Tessa is going to be in the book. However, I do not think that she's going to be in the book with Jem or Brother Zachariah, because when she goes to meet him in the epilogue on Blackfriars Bridge, she is surprised to see that he is Jem again. But I definitely think that she's going to be in the book. She might help them with some part of the situation. I think they might get her a little bit involved with the whole Jace Sebastian situation. Yes, because she can shapeshift, can't she? Yes, yes, yes. They should get her involved. They should. I think that there's going to be some shapeshift in action. Shapeshift and confuse Sebastian, or something like that. Something like that could happen just to throw him off. I think that Maya and Jordan might die, or one of them might die. But then I kind of don't want one of them to die. I want them, if they're going to die, I want them to sort of die together. I think that even though the Lightwood family has already had a death or whatever, I think that Alec is going to die. I think that Magnus and Alec are going to get back together, and then Alec's going to die. I think Alec will die. I can't predict my 6. I definitely think that Alec or Magnus is going to die. Maya and Jordan. I think that Sebastian is going to die. I hope that Sebastian dies. If he doesn't, I'll be annoyed. I think that Tessa is going to be involved with helping them with the whole Sebastian Jace thing. They're going to be involved, like Jace and all that lot are going to be involved with helping Brother Zachariah turn back into Jem. Sebastian has to die. Sebastian has to die. If he doesn't die, I will be severely pissed off. So that needs to be a thing that happens. Also, the cover came out. The book cover came out. And I want to know where the fuck Sebastian got wings from. What? Also, I really hope that we meet some of the Dark Artifices characters, like Emma Carstairs and people like that. I hope that we get introduced to all of the new characters. I'd like her to meet Jem, that would be cool. I'd like that to happen. So yeah, I don't know if that was coherent. I'm too excited, I want it to be May. Let me know what you think is going to happen in City of Heavenly Fire in the comments. Are you excited? Who do you think is going to die? What quotes have you seen? What are you excited to see? Who do you not want to die? It comes out on the 27th of May. You should go pre-order it. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you want to go check out the rest of my videos, and you like them, then subscribe and all that stuff that people that make YouTube videos tell you all to do, you should go do that. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!